What's going on, guys? Brent and Eric here. We got this old 2000 TJ Jeep that's been sitting in Brent's yard for the last decade. All it's been doing is catching rust and dust, and it's about time we get this thing back on the road. Brent's been slacking. I'm here to help. Let's get down and dirty. Let's get going.
Hey guys, this is Brent. This is my Jeep. We're going to go ahead and take a quick look on everything that we're going to try to get over. And I've got an empty engine bay. I've got a 350 out of a Camaro I want to throw in here. There's a ton of rust that I want to get done and just make it a lot more pristine, good looking, get it back to the way it used to be for me. It's been sitting around rotting way too long. And basically, the first step's going to be getting it in the garage. It's been sitting out here, sun beating, killing the tires. I've got one good flat tire over here that we need to change out with the spare and try to get it rolled into the shop. So hopefully we can get that in today, and we'll give you some closer shots of the little bitty stuff that we need to get done as well. Hey guys, so we just got the Jeep in the shop. Everything rolled in pretty smooth. Wheels still holding there. Everything's pretty good, except for we can't see anything. So we're gonna have to go out, find some lights, and get them up in the shop. Ready? Let's go. All right guys, we got the lights. Now let's hang them up and get this place shining real bright. Alright guys, so some of the first things we're going to go through is with mounting the 350, getting up in here and taking a look at what we've got going on. We've already had some of the mountain brackets, we already took them off and grinded away and painted, and it's been like that for a minute now, but we've got the brackets. We need to go ahead and tack those on after we get the engine in here and check all the clearances and whatnot. Going over, getting some of the rust done after that, and
yeah, so we definitely want to start hitting all the rust we see underneath, and we definitely want to tackle the frame as well. The frame's fairly rusty. We need to nurture that, if you will. So we'll pull the bucket off, or the tub off, and we'll probably rhino line the tub and underneath the tub and the frame as well. But
yeah, and depending on once we get the engine in with the HEI ignition, it may end up hitting the back firewall. We might have to cut that out, end up welding in a piece of metal to actually pretty much fix the hole that's in the tub, respace things out. Some of the other stuff we're going to end up doing is probably pulling off the body armor, re-spraying it, cleaning it up, making it look nice and new. Pretty much have the whole thing looking like it rolled off the showroom floor is the goal here. Eventually we may go with some 37s, put bigger axles under it, get into maybe changing the fenders out. And like I said, with the body panels, we've got rocker panels on the back and under it. The Nerf bars are too big. So if we do go to 37s, we'll have to either cut those or put new ones on it. A lot of stuff's just restoring, like the rear bumper. I may end up changing something out, getting a new one. Pretty much maybe a new top, maybe doing a new stereo system, so on and so forth. The interior is really well done. Before the engine ended up blowing up, and going just kaput, that's pretty much what I had thrown my money into, was the interior. So you have neoprene seat covers and complete rhino line, and then I can't remember what this stuff's called, but it's like a rubber that goes down over top. So it's got a lot going on for it that we'll be able to add to and check out. Maybe redoing the dash, getting nice paint. I got to replace the windshield. I've got another back seat that we may end up pulling apart and making into an actual stereo system, like putting 12s in it or something along the lines of that.
yeah, I know some other stuff we definitely got to do. We're definitely gonna do some repainting for the back here. Probably repaint the engine bay as well. We'll definitely sandblast a lot of these parts to respray them, just get rid of the rust. But overall, it's a solid Jeep. So we'll definitely keep the wheels. Maybe buy new ones or powder coat these. We don't know yet. We haven't really decided.
Yeah, there's pretty much endless things we can do with this thing. So there's a lot to go over and check out. A lot of the things are just pretty much where the rust is 8 holes in the frame to repair. Like you can see there, I think you can pretty much see that. There's a big old hole there cut out. The inserts already welded in, but like frame damage and re-welding looking like crap. We're gonna have to go back and make some stuff look pretty good and pretty. But pretty much so on and so forth. We're probably gonna lay everything out once we get to doing the engine, so you can actually see all the mounts and stuff that we got going on, and check a pretty good video of that.
All right, guys. Now we got the Jeep inside the garage. We have lights. We can see what we're planning to do. We took you around a quick tour of the Jeep. The next thing we want to do is get a 350 installed, but that's in the next video. Until then, like, subscribe, and throw any comments down below on any recommendations you might have for throwing a 350 into a Jeep.